video games today. So here's what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need you to grab, I don't know, 5 people. Give me 5 people. Yeah, let's get 5 people. Make sure you send the link out to them. Get them a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I also want you to make sure you subscribe. It's your first time here. Subscribe for more content. Why? Because that's what we do here. We play video games, we play more video games, and we play video games. So let's dive right in. But I gotta ask you before we do, are you ready? Because if so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, fish and birds, I don't care if you're an alien, you are about to enter the Chosen Zone! Let's start over. I'm sitting here talking and I recognize my microphone wasn't turned on. All right, guys, we did it. We made it to another Monday. Yes, we are in Obies Cantina, aka the Chosen Zone, and we're going to have a blast, ladies and gentlemen. So first, I want to welcome everybody. Hoy es Once de Diciembre. Today is the 12th of December. Yo, we are about 13 days away from Christmas. So I hope everybody's getting all the Christmas shopping and all that other good stuff done. All right. With that being said, you know what I love to say. Life is a game, so make sure you play. We're going to go ahead right now. Go ahead, tweet this link out. So we're going to say we are live and in full EFFECT. Cool beans. Let's go ahead, throw that out there. We just tweet that out. Come hang out. That'd be cool. Come, H-A-N-G. Can I spell today? Come hang out. That'd be cool. All right, cool. So we're going to go ahead and get that tweeted. With that being said, let us go ahead. We're going to need to put something in the Discord. We're going to need to put, yo, Sanchez is in the building. What is going on, Sanchez? It is great to see you. Glad you can make it. We got some good news going on today. First, I'm going to go ahead and open up Discord really quick. That way I can put the link in for Discord for anybody who wants to join the Discord. It'd be cool if you want to come in. You could chat. We're going to talk all things today. We're going to start with the Video Game Awards. Then we're going to move into Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6. And we're going to, at 5:30, jump into some Sonic Frontiers. So we're going to have a 30-minute panel. I am going to go ahead and, open up Discord, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Let me go ahead and, there we go. We just joined the voice. Let's go ahead and invite people. Invite. And we're going to copy this. And cool beans. Now, I don't like putting this in the, I don't like putting it in the chat before because, like, I don't know if people are going to have things going on in the background, stuff like that. So, you know, that's why it takes me a little bit longer to do this, but that's cool. I went ahead. I'm going to pin it to the top. Let's see, pin message. All right, anybody who wants to join the Discord, you can join the Discord. You can be a part of the show, be a part of the discussion. You can stay here for the whole hour, stay for 10 minutes, stay for 5 minutes. It is up to you, but the point is to have a conversation, to allow everybody to have fun, have a good day. And with that being said, let us move into our first topic of the day. And boy, oh boy, everybody knows. I wish Cowboy was in the building because I want to laugh at him so bad. Yes, Cowboy, you heard me say it. I want to laugh at you, and here is why. You said that God of War was getting Game of the Year. I remember Cowboy was like, God of War this, God of War that, oh, God of War. And look what happened, Cowboy. Look what happened, Cowboy. They gave Game of the Year to your game right here, Elden Ring. So, Cowboy, when you watch this back, because I know you're going to watch this back, I want you to know something. You lost, bro. Not only do I cook you, or not only do I clean you in Tekken, I clean you in video game selection, bro. I'm just saying. You gotta play Elden Ring. Good game. No, I'm not hating on God of War. I actually got to play God of War over the weekend. It was really, really cool. And I will say this. My mind keeps going back and forth on the game. But I will say as I'm progressing into the game, I can understand why it made a good fight or a big challenge for Game of the Year. Rudiggs is in the building. Good to see you. What is going on, brother? Glad you can make it. Looking right now, be back in town. Okay, cool beans. Glad you can make it. All right, so Elden Ring did get Game of the Year. I'm grateful for it. If we had any, let me check the Discord. I don't think anybody joined. Yeah, nobody joined. Yeah, I was going to ask you guys your opinion on it. But if you guys want to let me know in the chat, what are your opinions of God of War taking Game of the Year? I was kind of excited for it. I thought it was kind of really cool, to be honest with you. I was like, yo, this is super, super awesome. Let's see. Didn't get Game of the Year, but definitely got Speech of the Year. LOL. Dude spoke for like, oh, yes. So let's go ahead and talk about this real quick while we got some time. So it was really cool because I think God of War got like the first award for, I think it was like story of the year. And the guy got up there and it was like really cool. Dude was really talking for like 30 minutes. And I thought I'd never see this happen, but they literally started playing the music over him. And I was just like, oh man, I kind of feel bad for him. But like, he did take a lot of time, but I understand he won, but it was just like a lot. And then throughout the Game Awards, the one guy kept talking about it. He's like, oh man, his speech was so long. And I was like, yo, they're never letting this dude live it down. So that was actually pretty funny. That was really, really cool. All right, so let's go ahead. We do only have about a good 23 minutes before we start playing. Let's see. Let's go ahead and jump into the news. All right, so at the Game of the Year Awards, they announced a couple of different things, and I want to jump into them right now. Speaking with Tekken 8. This is just beyond me. That's all I'm saying. If you guys did not see the Tekken trailer, here it is, I believe. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Let's see. Yeah, let me know if the volume's good. Oh, Mr. Urban's in the building. Good to see you. At Lethal, Chicago-style dogs and cheese fries real soon. All right, check this out, guys. Look at this. This is going to be so epic. I'm just saying. Like, I mean, yo, look at my man right here. Look at this motorcycle. There's going to be motorcycles in the game, folks. No, there's not going to be motorcycles. Look at my man Paul right there. Oh, somebody just joined the Discord. Let's see who's jumping in. Lethal is in the building. What is going on, Lethal? Good to see you.
What is going on? How you doing?
Oh, super here. Being excited, just chilling. Glad you could hop on today. Talking some Tekken 8 right now. Did you see this trailer?
Well, first off, I want to talk. You said about the Game of the Year. I had to say something about that.
All right, cool.
I agree with Cindy, man. That dude was like, what, 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, my man was talking.
Yo, it was crazy. But what I was saying though is he kind of looked like you a little bit.
Yo. Okay, hold on. Let's finish watching this trailer real quick. Yo, well, you messed up. Yo, everybody, Cowboy's in the building. I guess he heard his ears ringing. What is going on, Cowboy? Good to see you.
Listen, I hope you didn't think me and Lethal didn't just let you chill and have some fun by yourself.
Right? Tell him, Cowboy.
Hey, listen, man, I thought this way, and I know I didn't hear you calling me out, but I seen you talking about Tekken, and I'm like, well, I smash him all the time, so I know he had to bring my name up anyway. So, you know.
1, you never beat me. 2, I got one even better for you. I called you out. And I'll give you guys each 2 minutes on this question or your thoughts on it because we got to 5:30. Then we're jumping into some Sonic. So I'm gonna give you each 2 minutes. All right, you're before we jump back over to Tekken, let's jump back over to Game of the Year Awards. And I keep jumping back to this place. I was laughing at you because it's right here, bro. Elden Ring. So I said, not only can you not beat me in Tekken, not only do I clean you in Tekken, I wash you good in Tekken, I wash you in video game selection. Cowboy, what are your thoughts? You got 2 minutes, bruh.
You know what, man?
Mm-hmm.
I made a video about it. Listen, the better game won, bro. I'm a fair guy. See, people get into this console war stuff. At the end of the day, the Game Awards is just an award. There's people who vote. So some people don't understand. How did God of War win like 6 awards and then they didn't win? I was like, well, it's simple because it's voting. Just because it's voting. So if a bunch of people vote that it has a better sound design, it got better this, but if a bunch of people vote that Elden Ring was an overall better game, I mean, it is what it is.
Okay.
So, so at the end of the day, I'm cool. Listen, I'm not into any of the Elden Ring type games, but if you guys watch my video, I was so close to buying it. I was like, bro, this game is amazing. So I enjoyed my time on Elden Ring. So
game is amazing.
It deserves it.
Game is amazing.
Yeah.
Lethal, what are your thoughts on it? Game of the year.
I mean, I guess I'm fine with it. However, it's like anything. It's like anything. Everyone assumed God of War is going to win, correct?
Oh yeah, everybody did. Everybody
Right.
was like God of War was going to landslide it. Yeah.
So,
There was
so
a lot
what
of-
I see is I see it from a different perspective. Everybody thought they were going to win, so it's like, why should they vote for them? Why should they vote for God of War if they probably figure like, oh, they're going to get all the votes anyway, and that's probably what happened.
Okay. Well, here's how I feel. Go ahead.
It's like it's like when you everybody start voting for this and voting for that. When people are like, oh no, that person he's that good that you know what, my vote doesn't matter. So you don't vote, and guess what happens? The opposite. You know what I mean? So that's what I think. That's what I think. What happens? I think everybody got too cocky. God of War is winning everything.
Man,
so
I
it's like,
called it
oh
from
man,
day
they're gonna
one.
win Game of the Year.
I called it from day one. There was no way anything was beating Elden Ring, and I knew that because I played Elden Ring. Like, like I know how massive that game is. I know how great it was. So, I mean, all right, guys, I'm gonna jump over into Tekken 8. I know you both saw the trailer. We just played it. Guys, I called it, and I'm so excited. I took some, well, I didn't take some stills. I retweeted some stills. Here's the first picture. This is my man Law going up against Paul with nunchucks, which I think it's pretty confirmed there are going to be certain people with weapons in the game. They have a new heat drive mechanic, which you can kind of see here, which is really cool. And then this is just other stuff that you guys already know about, but they got a better still of Law, which is really cool right here. Law's like 50 years old. Dude is looking beastly. Let's see. We got the this is the heat system mechanic, which shows it off. I'll play this really quick so you guys can see this. All right. So as you can see, and they kind of explained it, the game kind of awards aggression. They don't want people standing off in like stare downs anymore. So that's kind of what that system does. I thought I tweeted out, I wanted to say this real quick, and then we're going to jump on what you guys think about this game. Check this out. I thought this is the funniest thing ever. It said, Paul, before quarantine, and then it said after quarantine, and I just thought that was the funniest. I was like, yo, people are straight bugging. All right, so here we go with Tekken. Oh, Ideal is in the building. What is going on, Ideal? Good to see you. Did I say what's up to Mr. Urban? Mr. Urban, good to see you. All right, so Cool Beans, here we go. Check this out.
Hold on, we need Ideal in the chat too speaking, because he's really known for these fighting games.
Well,
yeah, man.
If he would like to join, he can. It's pinned to the top, the Discord. Anybody can join. At the same time, as you're looking at the top, make sure you guys do go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe, as we're going to get into some video gameplay. We're going to do 30 minutes of news, 30 minutes of Sonic Frontiers. All right. First person on the panel, whoever it may be, whether it's Lethal or Cowboy, you guys take it. How do you feel about this Tekken 7? What are you most excited about? It seems like we can make some conclusions. What are you guys thinking? I want to know how you guys are feeling after seeing that.
Well,
Okay,
first he said Tekken 7. Come on, Cowboy.
I meant Tekken 8. My bad. I'm sorry.
I was about to say, first of all, Tekken 7.
My bad. I'm sorry. Lo siento, mi amigos. Okay? Answer the question. That's not how I talk to people. Just throwing that out there. I should, though. Answer the question. No.
You want to jump on this first, Lethal?
Yeah, I'll jump on it. Well, we had a pretty good discussion on the chat, on another group chat earlier today. The trailer, everything looks pretty good. You can see the upgrade of the characters and everything. That heat sink, after watching a couple videos, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I know with the juggles and everything like that. I think this could make things even worse for juggling.
So it's crazy. So here's the thing. It's funny you say that, and here's why. I'm gonna find it, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Right here. So check this out, guys. This is actually full gameplay of what it looks like. This is the actual fight. So check this out, guys. Let's play this real quick.
Yeah, I believe Cowboy sent that to us, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Shout out to Cowboy for sending this video.
Hey, as soon as I see Tekken, you know I had you in my mind, man.
Check this out.
So this is actual in-game footage in the battle system. And we have
This is gonna be
3
wild.
different versions
Official
from different
gameplay.
camera angles just to give you a better picture of it.
This is gonna be wild.
What the noticeable difference is that like speed rush thing, so that's new.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it looks like you can, and it looks like you can do it twice after someone blocks once. You can kind of automatically hurry up and do it again.
Now you know what's cool. Remember, I was saying I wish they brought back where you could just turn the devil Kazooie at will. I got my wish.
I think they bought. Yeah, I think they bought that back. I think, and I could be wrong. I think Harada was saying that in his interview. Guys, if you guys jump on my Twitter, I did actually retweet that interview. He broke down a whole bunch of stuff, but I think he did say that in the interview. Basically, like he can turn at will, and I think they said Jin can turn at will too.
I'm pretty sure.
Like, did you see what certain moves that he does? The wings come out. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can tell you this. I'm very, very excited for this game. I feel like this game is going to be... I feel like this game is going to break the internet. I'm being dead serious. And here's why I say that. I had a conversation with Ideal about this, and he was talking about Tekken 1, and he was saying how Tekken 1, I think it was Tekken 1, was the greatest ever. And if you really think about it, what he said was he had to basically put together a massive soundtrack. He had to go ahead and put together a 3D realm, make sure he killed that, get the motion capture. He had to do stuff that had really never been done before in video games, and he did it in 1995 when, like, technology, they weren't even really completely still sure how things really worked. And it kind of makes a lot of sense because I agree with that 3,000,000%. When you really sit back and you think about what goes into making a video game, and then you go into like, yo, what this dude had to do to make Tekken a great video game fighting, it's literally mind-blowing.
Yeah, it's a good game. The reason why I like Tekken so much is, one, it has a lot of moves. So when you think of Street Fighter back in the day, Street Fighter never had a large amount of moves, right? You had like, I don't know, probably if a character had 10 moves, that was a lot for Street Fighter, right? And then Tekken came along and it was like, whoa, that's a lot of moves, right? Because it kind of reminds you of Virtual Fighter a little bit, but it was more aggressive, right? And then I think what put Tekken on the map when you think of fighting games was the grabs. They was the first game to have these really crazy elaborate grabs. You grab somebody, you sweep them, you slam them. They had these really cool grabs, and then you look at king grabs. So it set itself apart, from other fighting games, and then it just went on it's a thing on its own, man, and it just became really popular. So it's a really good game.
Yeah, I really, really think that this game is going to be great. I'm very excited for it. I see in the chat, Sanchez Gaming says Sonic deserved to win an award. Sanchez, I agree 3,000,000,000% with you on that. I think Sonic got snubbed. If there's like, everybody knows there's always a game out there that is like a hidden gem. And I think Sonic was that hidden gem. I really do believe that.
Obi and Cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
Question. Idea made a good point earlier today. He said he doesn't think Tekken's going to come out in 2023. What is y'all thoughts?
I agree.
I think it will.
No, I think if listen, I'll say this: if Tekken comes out early, if Tekken comes out before December of 2023, they've been working on that game for like 3 years. I'm being so serious.
So do me this favor. Do me this favor. You tell me what year Tekken 7 came out.
I don't know what year Tekken 7 came out.
Didn't Ideal say like 7 to 8 years ago?
Yeah, but Tekken 7 was out in, I think, in Japan.
Arcade?
Yeah, like Japan and the arcade like 5 years before it came to console. So
Man,
Tekken 7 probably
get in this damn stream.
Tekken 7 2016. He said it came out 2016. So Tekken
All right,
7 came out 2016, but I don't know if that was console or if that was arcade.
So my point is, I think Tekken. I think what they showed. I think they have way much more to show, and I think they're keeping it on the wraps. I got a feeling this game has been done for some time, and it's going to come out.
I'm kind of that mind. Ideal says it was out overseas way before 2016. So yeah, that's my point. I think Tekken 7 actually legitimately came out like maybe 2013, 14 overseas. And it might even
So the
it
real
might have even
question,
been like 2011.
so the
But
real statement could be: do you think Tekken and Tekken might prolong a little bit because of Street Fighter?
if so, I'll say this: I'm
I don't think
grateful.
so.
I'm grateful that Street Fighter. I'm grateful it's not doing what God of War did, and I'm not blaming God of War. I'm blaming the other developers around it. Like, why would you release God of War the same week or month as Gotham and Sun? That just makes no sense. So I love the fact that
No, no,
we.
no, no, no. You're saying it the wrong way around. Hold up. You're saying it
Yeah,
wrong way
why would
around.
everything else be released before God of
Everything,
War? Like,
yes.
yeah,
God of
God of
War,
War is named for it already.
yes. God of War has cemented themselves where they should be able to release whenever they want, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
pretty much.
everybody else get out of their
yeah,
way.
that's what I'm saying. People shouldn't have been trying to release on the same time. So
So
I'm
that
Yeah.
makes me
grateful.
think: do you
So
think
no, I
Tekken is greater than Street Fighter to be like, you know what, we're gonna do it in
Ooh.
the same month? Now, let me see what you got.
no, I don't think that's gonna
Okay,
happen. I
so
hope that doesn't
I, d-
happen.
I don't. I got a feeling they both coming out next year, but I don't think they're going to come out around the same time. But I also think they have different a fan base, right? I think there's fighting fans,
There's
right?
different text, yeah.
Who there's fighting game fans who will get them both. There's people like me that I'm not buying Street Fighter or Gamefly it, but I'm buying Tekken.
Oh,
There's
we
people
buying
that's
both.
gonna buy Tekken and not buy Street Fighter. So
Yeah.
I think they could make both games come out in the same year because fighting game is a niche thing now, right? It isn't like remember back in the day where everybody you knew was just playing a fighting game. They might not even been good at it, but it was cool.
Everybody,
Now
yeah.
fighting
That's
games got to
true.
the point where it's like
Hold
you're
on, we
kind of
got
a
somebody
fighting
in the
game
chat.
enthusiast.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
that's true
Go ahead.
because Obi was never really good. So you're
Oh,
right.
Ideal is in the chat. What is
Yeah.
going on, Ideal? Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you could make it today.
I heard y'all was in here talking about some Tekken 8, Tekken 7, Tekken 6,
Yeah,
Tekken
man.
5.
What's up, Ideal?
What it do, cowboy? Yeehaw.
Yeah, man.
So
What
listen,
up,
Repo in
Ideal?
here too. The
I'll say
repo
this:
man.
if Tekken 8 comes out around the same time as Street Fighter, they've already had this game done, and they're just polishing
Won't
it.
happen.
But that's the other thing. I'm gonna say this. I don't think Harada's that worried. I think he's like, yo, I'm so good at what I can do. I'm building my characters up from the ground. That probably took him all this time, and now he's just got to build the stages. That puts us at the end of 2023, 2024, probably mid 2024, if he wants to do it right and not send us a broken game like Gotham Knights.
I agree.
I doubt they
He's
just.
gonna have to do something because if you remember when Street Fighter 5 came out, it was a mess, but they rushed it. So they're not doing the same thing with the new game Street Fighter 6 because I mean they don't want to put out a rushed buggy mess like the last time. People had
Hmm.
nothing but complaints whenever they dropped it, and it really showed because it was not a polished game. Now with Tekken 8, there's so much stuff to essentially get wrong. Like the whole heat system, if you mess up some coding on that, then I mean you're basically screwed. They have like these I guess stage changes and everything too. That I
Yo,
have
looks
to
like Dead or Alive 3 is meeting Tekken, right?
right, so they can mess up on that too. And I mean they have like a dynamic day-night cycle that's essentially going through all the stages and everything too. So they can mess up on that too. But even if you look at the trailer again, like you can tell that this is like very early footage because there's a lot of screen tearing up at the top of the trailer itself. So you can tell that this is like extremely early footage that they're putting out just to basically appease everybody and be like, hey, this game actually exists. But I
Hmm.
mean, you just
Yeah,
gotta really
I'm pulling
think
up
about it.
I'm pulling it up again right now. The trailer.
You really got to think about it. But even still, that the clip that I showed you guys earlier, there was a clip. Well, I don't know. You guys on the stream didn't see it, but I should probably just kind of sum it up. There was a clip that Harada and the dude Michael Murray, they had like a sit down interview, and there was like a whole audience there. They showed off some more Tekken footage. Now,
My bad. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. My
Nah, you're
bad.
good. But they showed off a whole bunch of footage, including some like gameplay footage and like how they have like a stylized trailer and everything. But in the footage that they showed today, everything wasn't stylized. It was just like, okay, this is what it looks like in an actual match. Everything but life bars were on the screen, basically. Well, nothing but, I guess you could say nothing was on the screen except for the two characters. But even still, I mean, that's all you really had to see. Now, I say all that to say, uh, right now, I don't really think the current state of the game is like actually a thing. Like, I really do not see them putting the game out anytime next year. It has to come out 2024. So,
Well, I think
I
I think if you believe that what you've seen is what's currently made, then yeah. But like for instance, I've interviewed a few game developers, right? And there's many times you see a trailer that's not their current build of the game. They're just showing you something that's older, and then So I got a feeling if what we see is the current build, meaning they didn't do more than that, then yeah, I agree. They don't have enough time. But I would like to think what we're seeing isn't the current build. What we're seeing is something that they just threw out there for people to see. But listen, I again don't rush it. Listen, if it's not coming out in 2023, no biggie. We play it in 2024, 2025, 2026, whatever year it comes out.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree. I agree with Cowboy. I agree with idea. You
yeah.
don't want no game to come out and like Gotham Knights, and Idea hasn't been able to play
Yo,
for like 3
I
weeks now.
still can't figure that out, man. The one where what messed me up was when he said, I got the disc version now and it still won't work. I was like,
Yep.
wait, what?
I have
Yeah,
not
that's
been able to
crazy.
play
Yo.
the
Somebody
game
need a
That
right
is true.
developer.
Yeah,
at all.
there is a problem with that game. I'll say this. They rushed this game. I mean, and I think we'll all know. They rushed this Tekken game, but that's not Harada's MO. Listen, he ain't rushed this so far to put it out. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of almost like he's like, all right, I got to go to work because Capcom went to work, in a sense, because nobody's really heard anything about it for a while.
I really think he's gonna hold on to the game at least until like the next batch of tournaments, to be honest with you, because they made a lot of points about showing the Tekken World Tour and Evo Japan and everything during that presentation too.
Well, that's
So
true. That's true.
if he was smart, he would probably just wait until he has like a stable version of the game to essentially drop, and then he can get some added hype for the game around tournament time. Now, tournament
Oh,
time next year is way too soon. Like we're talking the finals for the Tekken World Tour are in February of next year. Evo Japan is in March of next year. That is extremely early.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Then
I mean, so
regular Evo,
so do you think they'll at least show some information on E3?
absolutely. If they were smart,
Oh
they
yeah.
would pump us full of content at E3, at Evo
I think,
Japan,
yeah.
at the
That's
last
true.
I just
Yeah,
can't
that's
wait to
true.
see
They'll
it.
do that and say beginning of January of 2024.
Exactly.
I just can't wait to see this roster because I feel like that's where I'm really gonna just be like, all right, cool, let's go. Like it's cool they showed who they showed, but for the rock, that would just be grateful. All right, guys. So listen, it is 5:30 now. There's one more topic I want to get to. I'm not gonna cut you guys off. I want to get to one more thing before we move into Sonic. Street Fighter 6. Did you guys see the trailer? Yes or no?
Well, let me talk real quick because I'm about to bounce.
Okay.
And thank you for having me on as usual. I was not impressed. I feel like
Oh,
it took a back step. What
whoa.
I seen, yeah, for me, what I seen at the Game Awards, I was like, yeah, nah. For me, I think they want to show more that hey, you could create your own character
Yorgon,
and
what's
run
up,
ar-
bro? Sorry, Cowboy.
and
He's going to bed. I just
that's
wanted to
right.
say what's up to him.
Yeah, you could create your own character and run around and fight people and stuff, and that was cool. But yeah, it didn't do much for me.
So if you guys
You
can't
know,
tell, I have the trailer going in the background right now. I just got it muted. I think. Well, I let Ideal or Lethal. Do you guys want to respond to that?
Well, let me talk first because Kurt gonna go in more, but I'm excited for it. Obviously we like these Monday night fights or Friday night fights, and we gotta add something else to the collection.
Okay, Ideal.
yeah.
I don't know if we lost him. His mic not be working at the
Said
moment.
he said I'm done. I can't believe he don't like Street Fighter. I'm out.
No, nah. So here's my take on it. I think this game is going to be amazing. I feel like they finally got it right, and I'm not saying that they haven't gotten it right before, but we kind of, this is all right. How can I say this? We've been looking, and this is my, I don't want to really turn this into a rant on God of War, but I felt like God of War Ragnarok was like just a big DLC for, you know, God of War 2018 or whatever year it came out, right? And I feel like every Street Fighter has pretty much been a DLC with new characters. The last Street Fighter I actually got into and was like, all right, cool, I'm going to do this, and I mean put time into, was Street Fighter 4. I think we played that every day for like maybe 7-8 months. Me, my wife, a couple other friends of mine. It was like all we did. We had so much fun. And then when Street Fighter 5 came out, I didn't even buy it. I was just like, nah, I'm good. But I feel like the way this looks, it just looks, I haven't played it yet, but it looks, and it just seems like it's everything you could want from a Street Fighter series.
I have arrived. Sorry, did I miss something?
Yeah, it's cool. Cowboy said he's not looking forward to Street Fighter. So.
Oh,
yeah, no.
Why not?
It doesn't. Well, first, I kind of got off the Street Fighter boat a long time ago. So probably the last Street Fighter I paid for was probably Street Fighter 2.
Wow.
I'm not that big of a Street Fighter fan. Like I love the anime, Super Street Fighter 2, animated movie,
Alpha V.
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But yeah,
Real
Street
quick.
Fighter for me, I think Mortal Kombat and Tekken like made me feel I don't need to play Street Fighter. So I kind of like weaned off of Street Fighter, and I was like, I would love to get back into Street Fighter, but what they showed at the Game Awards did nothing for me. I feel like they're trying to cater more to, you know, to a bigger audience with you being able to make characters and running around. And I was just like, I feel like that's more cheesy and it's not, you know, so it didn't really do much for me. But that's all.
Okay. Real quick.
I respect it.
Real quick.
Yo,
I
hold
got to
on,
throw
hold
this out there. Rudigs, the reason that is up there is because that is me trying to gain subscribers. Anybody who subscribes, I automatically consider them a Jedi Council member. I have 161 council members, and Rudigs, thank you to you. You get to help me out right now because you brought that up. Make sure you do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get some more Jedi Council members. Ideal is on you, or Lethal, it's on you. As I go ahead and switch over to.
Only thing I would say before Ideal goes on, I want to say is like what Cowboy said was true. They're trying to get probably some of the younger people because the way that game looks is almost like 2K23. You make your basketball players, you walk around and go through the streets. I do understand. I do agree with that though. But I'm excited for it either way.
And let me just jump off, guys. Thank you so much for having me on, bro. Ideal, it's always good to talk to you. We gotta play some Tekken so you can beat me up some more. Lethal, love talking to you, man. You and me, we're gonna beat up Rose as we do.
Real quick, Cowboy, what are you doing today?
Oh man, this is gonna be dope. I'm gonna have the great discussion with Jersey's Finest, which is a PlayStation guy, versus Doc Dark 1985, which is an Xbox guy, and they're gonna discuss pretty much everything PlayStation, Xbox, mainly that Phil Spencer said PlayStation way of getting ahead is by putting Microsoft down. So it's gonna be epic.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there right. I'm gonna be right there right after my show. You know that. Rude Diggs, I want to be a Jedi with the red sword. You can, bro. You can. Cowboy,
Cowboy. Didn't I say that the other day?
Yeah.
I said that the other day. I said Cowboy. Xbox is talking down, trying to sound like the underdog so they can do something crazy.
All right, guys.
Wow.
Guys,
all right,
real
well,
quick.
Let me get out of here, guys.
Yes, Cowboy, thank you. We appreciate you. Guys, real quick. I am going to do something really fast, so just bear with me. Yay, it worked. So,
well,
was that really
Obi
cool?
out of here?
Was that really cool? Did you guys get to see that or no?
No, I didn't see it.
Man, I worked on that, man. I worked hard on that. I call it the game switch. And like I went ahead and had to find like all this stuff to put it together, and it was really cool. We can go ahead and continue the conversation from anything Street Fighter 6, whatever you guys want to talk about. As I go ahead and play Sonic Frontiers, I wanted to jump into this game a little bit, but yeah. So,
okay. So I have something to say about Street Fighter 6.
Oh, please say.
Now, I have to say, Cowboy is 100% entitled to his opinion, but realistically, they're not really catering to like a younger audience. They're catering to people who aren't like more fighting game inclined, like people who are just like really jumping into fighting games like right now, as
Hmm.
opposed to people who have generational knowledge of say Street Fighter or Tekken or Mortal Kombat or what have you. So the whole thing about creating your own character and like all that extra stuff, that is just extra content for the game. So essentially, whenever you get like a fighting game, right? It's
Hmm.
either you go online and you're kicking butt, or you're offline with your friends and you're getting your butt kicked, what have you. Or I mean, there's like a story mode or like an arcade mode or whatever. In
Hmm.
Tekken, there's nothing like a world tour mode or anything where you run around the world and then like you can pick like who you want your master to be, and you learn all their special moves and all that other crazy stuff that they show you in the trailer.
Hmm.
So it's just basically extra content for you to essentially play the game more, as opposed to just getting on ranked and then getting bust down and then you're like, oh, I hate this game, I can never
Yeah, and you
win.
want to quit.
Right. So instead of doing stuff like that, you can essentially go to the world tour mode and have fun in different ways, play all the different mini games and all that. Even in world tour mode, there's an option that you can fight other people's avatars too. So I
Really?
mean, you can do that. You can do like a 2-on-2 fight that they showed in the newest trailer actually.
Yo,
And yeah,
that's actually pretty awesome. Real quick, I'm gonna
Yo,
touch that. I'm gonna touch that in
can
two
y'all hear me?
seconds. Yeah, we can
yeah.
hear you.
Obi, I think
What's
what's pretty cool though. It kind of reminds me of it's like you making a character, but another version of PlayStation Home.
It does
Right.
kind of remind. So you know what's crazy about that? It does kind of remind me of the PlayStation Home, which I think it did. Was that with the PlayStation 3? It came out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thanks, Rue Diggs. I appreciate you telling me that. I was wondering how that looked. I really did my best on it. Real quick, before we continue the conversation, let me just explain to you where we're at in Sonic. So, Sonic is really cool. I like this game. I figured out the gimmick. It's really simple. First thing you're supposed to do is go and get all the question marks, which is going to basically map the place. These little things, these little tokens happen to be the tokens you kind of really need to unlock the character of said area. In this case, it would be Knuckles. Now, Rude Diggs did ask a question a couple of weeks ago, and he wanted to know if there was a way that you could go back. So, here's what we did. We went ahead, and if you hit triangle, it will come up and you'll be able to see which island and map you go to. So that's kind of where we're at. We're going to run around, we're going to get all these, and then we might fight a boss while we're doing that. All right, so back to the Street Fighter talk. Let me take a look at the chat. Is this coming through OBS? Yes, I did. I fixed the bitrate stream and everything, so it should look clear as crystal. It should be fine. We should have no issues, even though there was an update today for OBS. So hopefully that didn't mess with anything. But yeah, all right. So the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation Home, was that the PlayStation 3 when that came out?
Yes, sir. It was
Sure it was,
PlayStation
yeah.
3. You had your own apartment. You can do games and stuff like that.
Yo, yeah, I remember that. That joint was super wild. Like it was like, yo,
Pretty
who
hype.
thought? Yeah, who thought of that? I thought it was pretty cool, man. There's a lot of stuff it seems like that they got right with the PlayStation 3 that they kind of just need to bring back. I think that was one of them. I'm gonna say this. I've said it many a times. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 would be another one. You guys are like, yo, is he ever gonna shut up about this game? No, I'm probably not. I thought the game was too awesome.
Yo, that
Yeah,
PlayStation
on your
Home was
desk.
pretty cool. I used to be up like 3 o'clock in the morning, just walking around in the center and watching watching things.
Pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
But
that
realistically, I don't know. I wasn't like a PS3 guy. Like I wasn't like on the home all crazy. I mean, I was just playing games.
Yeah. Yo, that
Just playing
PlayStation Home was
Bayonetta.
lit, man. You could meet people there, have conversations.
Yeah,
Nobody
exactly.
knew
You know
what
how
was
many-
happening. You would just be
I know how
freaking
many
out like,
girls I
wait,
met on
what? Yo, hey, you can't say that. No, you can say, I don't care. I just mess with you.
Nah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool though. I mean, it was something new. I think it was like ahead of their time though. I
Yeah.
don't think that's why it clicked. It just wasn't. It was ahead of its time.
Yeah, it's gonna. I feel like there's a couple of things that were ahead of its time that have died out. Obviously, I felt like Sega Dreamcast was one of them. I will say cloud gaming. That's just. I think we're just a few years down the road from that. In all honesty, for it to successfully work, I think we're gonna be. Well, okay, so you guys have seen Microsoft has, and they were talking about this on Cloudy Thoughts this morning. So I think it's fair to bring it up. But you guys have seen how Microsoft has increased the price. So because they've increased the price to $70, eventually people are going to stop buying games. And to make matters better, it's just easier. It's more convenient thing to be able to download games. So the whole world is going digital. Eventually, there will be no disc. If you guys saw GameStop, and guys, please correct me on my numbers, keep me honest. They either lost, I think it was 93 million, 39 million. How much was it?
It was 100 million.
100 million. So, okay, cool. So they lost 100 million last year. I hate to tell you, the GameStop days are over within the next 3 years.
But my question for you, Obi, is why do you think Xbox going to $70 is going to hurt?
No, I don't think it's going to hurt. I think it's going to help push for people to just like, hey, okay, cool, I can download this. Especially when they give you discounts. Hey, you know what? You downloaded this game, we're going to give you 10% off. Oh, I didn't pay $79.99 for it.
Yeah, I don't really agree with that, because disc, you can get more discounts for disc wise, and Sony does $70 games, and nobody's complaining about that.
Yeah, right now you can get more for disc. Right now you can definitely get a lot more for disc. But what happens when there's no such thing as a disc system? Everything is digital, because that's kind of where it's going.
Everything's digital. I mean, it would be nice. It would be, if everything was digital, it would be nice to get discounts. But right now, I don't never see, except for Black Fridays and Sony sales. They usually never give out like discounts on digital, because you can get it right there in your home.
Listen, here's why. Because you don't computer game. Go look at Steam. They always have a sale, bro. Like they have a sale like every other week. If you computer game,
care about those systems.
Listen,
they always have a sale because they are mainly digital games, and like they know they can't. I mean, if you know you can't essentially have a sale on a disc game through a peripheral such as Steam, where every game is digital only. I mean, what do you like?
Yeah, and some games that Steam has is digital because they're not good enough. Not that the game is not good enough, but the game is probably not big enough to maybe go on a disc. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know. I mean, is it worth being a disc? Will you save money? Think about, will you save money being digital, or you save money, or can you gain more money doing disc?
You'll definitely save it from a business perspective. You're gonna save money going digital. You don't have to print the disc. It costs money to print plastic. So you're already saving money. The size of the game isn't going to matter if you really think about it, because look at Elden Ring. Look how massive that game was. And guess what? That's digital.
I'm talking about if Steam games or any of those games is trash, why would I put a disc?
Nah, listen. The only thing you really can't get on Steam is brand new titles on PlayStation. Like Spider-Man right now is on Steam. If it's a brand new title though, you can't get it. Like you can't get God of War on Steam because there's not a port for it. But they will eventually port it, and when they do, people, okay, cool. And when it first comes out, it'll sell at $59.99 or $69.99, and people will pay it, and then they'll have a sale. They'll probably do a bundled discount or whatever. But you're from a business standpoint, from a PlayStation, from a Xbox standpoint, they're gonna save a lot of money simply going digital. You don't have to pay to print the plastic. If you don't pay to print the plastic, guess what? That's money in the bank. Shorty, what you drank? I got money in the bank. It's that simple. So, but I think the world is either going, the video game world is either going digital. It's either going to go digital, cloud, or digital cloud-based subscription. It's gonna be. It's because it's gonna get to the point where you're gonna have to pay for a subscription to pay games.
I definitely agree with a subscription, because I mean, look at the cable companies. Every damn channel you try to get, you have to pay for it.
Listen, y'all got to admit that's the most annoyingest thing ever, yo. If you want to watch Disney, you gotta have Disney Plus. You want to watch Cartoon Network, you gotta have the Cartoon Network app. That is a mess. I hate that. Like,
I'm telling you, soon you're gonna be paying for air. Like you and I were talking about the same other day.
Yeah, I agree with that. So, I don't know. We kind of rabbit trail there. Back to the Tekken Street Fighter thing. Would you guys have any final words on Street Fighter 6 before we jump back to Tekken? Because I could talk about these all day long. I'm super excited.
Street Fighter 6,
I've been up watching gameplay on this thing. Like, this is, look at this thing. I'm pretty sure I beat this before, but I kind of don't remember. This looks wild. Let's do this. All right, cool. So I've been starting to watch videos on Street Fighter 6. In fact, I even started practicing Street Fighter 5 once again, because I want to be ready and I understand, like, I feel like the game mechanics might be somewhat different, but I feel like combo structure should remain the same. So I personally have been like starting to try to remember the combos with, say, like Chun-Li, which that's my girl, man. Like, I didn't recognize how bad or how horrible I was at fighting games until like trying to do that. But then when you kind of play it, it's kind of like, it's almost like playing King of Fighters in a sense. Just, I don't want to say easier, but easier. I don't know. Can you guys understand that comparison?
Yeah, so I get what you're saying about wanting to practice Street Fighter 5 and get better. And like kind of coincidentally, but it's just because of it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta understand, there's like whole new systems that are coming to the game. Like the whole drive gauge and everything. That's the thing. And like in Street Fighter 5, you're probably gonna be playing right now and trying to get like the combo structure down and everything, but that game is completely different. Like
it's gonna be a
trigger in that game. There's like V skills in the game and all this other crazy stuff.
So it's not worth practicing now.
It kind of really isn't.
Maybe maybe to get like the general structure down for some of the stuff, but realistically, I don't think so. Honestly, because everything I've seen from like all the gameplay I've seen thus far, Street Fighter 6, a lot of it seems pretty different. I have to say.
Yeah, it does look like. Yeah.
So what's your opinion about the Tekken then? Do you think people should still be practicing Tekken and getting better in that before the new one?
Absolutely, because Tekken is a game where after like if you play Tekken 3, then you have basic knowledge of combos that work in Tekken 7. I'll tell you that for free. Even because realistically, the only thing that really changed from then was the whole bound system and like how you can like hit somebody in the air and they do like a screw animation onto the ground and everything, and then you continue the combo that way. But all that stuff is, well, not the screw system, but realistically, like crumple states and everything, those are in old Tekken games, and like juggles are in old Tekken games. You have to like realize that all your sidestep moves are kind of similar too. But the only thing that you really have to essentially get used to in the new game, I think, is going to be the heat system.
That heat system.
Wall breaks and like wall.
Yeah.
And then the explosion.
Yo, tell me that
crazy.
does not look like all right. So I think it was Dead or Alive 3. Like you could punch somebody like off a cliff, and then like the camera would just like fall on them. Like that was like the craziest thing ever, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Like I almost feel like Harada called up the dude from Dead or Alive 3 and was like, "Yo, I want your help on this game."
They went to school together. Like I think they went to college together.
Really?
I forget his name. But Harada is like very close with all of the fighting game creators in Japan. Like the dude that made Virtual Fighter, him and Harada are extremely close. A lot of the pro wrestlers that are in Japan used a lot of them for motion capture for Tekken. And like Street Fighter.
Wow.
Even, like the dude who created Street Fighter 5, I think his name was like Ono or whatever. Before he stepped down from Capcom, he was very close with Harada. Him and Harada actually have like a skit on YouTube where I think Harada's playing like Ken and Ono is playing as Ryu, and they're like getting into like a fake fight with each other like even on YouTube. They're just very close.
That's crazy.
Even
that's actually pretty cool to hear.
Yeah, that is really cool to hear. Like to hear like that brotherly like love between the two, and they're in high school. He knows all these people. They all work together, which is kind of funny because in the interview he was like, "Man, I wish I made a 3D or a 2D game because everybody made 2D games and I'm stuck trying to figure this out." And I was like, I wonder if he like is like actually talks to these guys, and then to hear this, it's like, yo, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, if you watch he has a YouTube channel. It's called Harada's Bar, and he has like many of the developers for the games on the Harada's Bar. Like they'll actively talk to them about subjects like, what were you thinking when you came out with this game and stuff like that. Because
wow,
like really close. They just share a drink and then like he just interviews them.
Yeah, that's
Harada,
super. That's really crazy, man. That's really, really cool. I would love to be able to create something so cool. Then people are like one day talking about me and they're like, "Oh yeah, did you know that he went to school with so and so?" You'd be like, "Nah, get out of here!" Like, yo, that's actually really cool, man. Like, I can definitely dig that. Like, That is really really awesome. So, ooh, I just
Hey,
fell off the cliff.
an announcement for you two. Just to let you guys know, I have been working on a hidden character on Tekken.
Ooh,
A new one.
Interesting. Muy interesante, mi amigo. Do you want to give us any hints?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. All right.
I will see you on the battle soon.
Yo, speaking of fighting games, guys, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do for Friday or Monday night fights. In winter time.
What do you mean, you fighters?
Oh, that's right. I did say we was doing fighters. That's why I was practicing fighters the other day. Like, yo, why am I practicing this game so hard? And like, I know, like, I'll practice to, try to cook you and then get my tail whooped. But I'm like, and then I'm glad you said that because I kind of forgot.
But I do. But as Ideal said, there's a new character on Guilty Gear. We might need to get back on Guilty Gear.
Yo,
so I can play. So I can play with some Fauci.
I want you to know, I love Ideal like a brother, right? I lose to him a lot, and I laugh and I crack up. But the one game he beat the life out of me out so bad, crushed all my hopes. Yo, was Guilty Gear. Yo, his Anji is just like, no joke. The stuff this dude does. Yo, and then he be pulling out the fans and lifting you up, and you're like, yo, really? Really? This is what's happening to me right now? I'm getting Anji'd up? Yes, you just got Anji'd up. Yeah, I be getting
like
Anji beat up, yo.
Katana.
Use the katana. Oh, you talking about the dude, Niyuru?
No. No, what I'm saying is, you said he was lifting you up with the fan like he was Katana.
Oh, it was even worse. It was worse. Listen. Anji could teach Katana a lesson. I promise you that. By the time Anji is done, Katana will literally win every tournament. That simple. Yo. That's how I look at it.
Worst characters in the game too, by the way.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh my
Definitely.
God, that's
By leaps and bounds. He's one of the worst.
that is bad. Yeah.
He's really cool to me, so I mean, I just figured I'd just play him, be good with him, and then make people mad whenever they lose to him.
Yeah, nah, I'll tell you what, he like that that parry that he has is really really cool. I'd be down to play Guilty Gear again. No, I'm not gonna lie, I would love to play Guilty Gear with you guys again. That'd be definitely.
Yeah, I'm down.
That'd be
some
fun.
good time.
Yeah.
There's a balance patch in like 3 days, I think.
Oh wow. So I guess we'll be figuring out some Guilty Gear possibly. I'm gonna be pushing buttons for a very long time playing Guilty Gear. You'd be like, yo, is this man just pushing buttons? Yes, I am. Just pushing buttons. What in the world?
Be mashing and mashing.
I have to say, I really can't get over the Street Fighter 6 trailer because they showed so many characters so far, and like.
All right. Hold on. Before you go on, I'm gonna end the Sonic play right here. We're gonna take a look at the Street Fighter 6 trailer one more time. We'll end the show with that. So, guys. We made it to the other one real quick. You can go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and complete this puzzle. This is a really cool puzzle. These are one of the puzzles where you just have to go ahead, run around, and as you can see, the numbers are in order. You just take them out in order. After you take them out in order, it'll map the place. I just kind of really wanted to map the place before we ran over to the Street Fighter 6 trailer. And we're going to have a blast with that. We'll end the show with the Street Fighter 6 trailer. We'll probably be done at about 6:05. So... this game is really good. You guys got to play it. Maybe tomorrow what we'll do is we'll run around, get some coin. Oh, we're still got mapping to do. So we'll map until we get the whole world done to go ahead and start taking care of the game. So, thanks for watching me play Sonic, and I'm going to go ahead and close this, I guess. Oh, wait, no, I don't need to close the game. All right, guys, give me 2 seconds. We're going to do a topic switch right now. I thought we were going to. All right, right now.
Topic switch.
All right, so Idea can take and give us some commentary in the background.
Yes. I have to figure out how I can view your screen at the same time because if I look at the stream, it's going to be on a delay. But let's see.
Oh wow,
right, so
I messed up. Oh wait, nope, I messed up. See, that's what happens when you mess up. There we go. I messed up. I'm like, yo, wait a minute, what's going on here? All right. This is the Street Fighter trailer. So let's watch the trailer and then let's spend about 10 minutes talking about it. All right, so here we go. Turn on the trailer. Turn the volume up, and we are going to replay right now. Oh, by the way, this is Team. They just dancing and...
Come on, break that beat.
It's great.
Oh, yeah, now
does make you excited.
Yo, it kind of does, right? Oh, snap. Come rock tight. Yo, I feel like that chick is gonna be a beast.
He was obsessed, you see, with finding an appropriate vessel for this power.
That's the Hey Hayachi.
Prepare. Fight with all your heart.
An honor, to be sure.
Golly. Ouch. Like, I feel like the next King of Fighters better look like this. I'm being so serious.
That's true. That's true. It has to be his own unique. Yeah.
My headphones are really loud. I did not hear Ideal at all. I'm sorry, brother. I gotta figure out how to fix the volume on that. I'm sure I will. Golly.
He said King of Fighters need to be King of Fighters.
Ah, come on. It's gotta look like this. That'd be so cool.
Ooh.
Alright, guys, that's the trailer. It's looking really great. What were you saying, Ideal?
I said, what you want? You want Tekken 8 to look like this too?
No. I don't want Tekken 8 to. No. I won't say that. All right, so guys, real quick, take us out the show. What are your thoughts? I mean, obviously, I do have a question. That guy in the beginning, is that the customizable character? This guy right here, is this the? Hold on, come on, where we at? That person, is that the customizable character that you can make, where they can basically do any move?
Yeah, the guy in the sweatsuit is the customizable character. So
Okay.
he's like that's like the generic model, but you can make yours like look like whatever. You can make yours look like you basically if you want.
Man, we're gonna come up with some crazy stuff in this. Like, I'm gonna have to make like a Goku Street Fighter character. Yo. Like, I see my mind running wild with this. That would be pretty awesome.
One is that you have the option to do that too. Like you can, even from the beta, people are making like these crazy characters and everything.
Hey, you already know I'm probably gonna make a Law, and I'm gonna probably make a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, it's like take your pick right now. Like, what are you gonna like? I feel like the world, like the world is yours with this. Your imagination can run wild. I don't understand that basketball mode. I don't understand what that is.
So this is just a mini game. So they just flex that there's a bunch of mini games coming to World Tour mode, basically.
Oh, okay.
The basketball thing is a callback to a previous Street Fighter game where where a character named Sean would throw basketballs at you. You had to parry them. You get points. So the more points you get, you get a better thing.
That's awesome. That's
Right,
really
so
awesome.
They're bringing that mini game back, which is great.
Which is gonna be
We gotta talk about these characters. Because
Yes, we
Tour
do.
Mode is not the meat and potatoes of the game.
All right, so let's
Now-
start with DJ first.
DJ looks sick. I gotta say, DJ, he looks like how he used to play back in the day. He has a lot of the similar moves, but he has that super that I don't know if you guys saw it, the one with the musical notes and everything.
Yeah, let's check it out.
seems
Oh wait,
like,
maybe I
it
gotta go
seems like-
back. Go ahead,
it
brother.
seems like he's gonna have some sort of mechanic where you have to. I don't even know what it's
Kind of.
gonna be like.
Oh, here it is. Kind of like Lucky Chloe, where when you do her rage drive, you gotta like keep tapping X.
Potentially, but I don't think it's gonna be like.
Oh, here it goes right here. You see the music notes? Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like maybe you hit like a certain amount of special moves or something, and he like adds on to the amount of hits that he does in the super or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he looks sick. I gotta say, DJ looks cool, but I am not excited to play as DJ. I'll tell you that for free.
You think it's gonna be a hard combo heavy?
I don't think it's gonna be like combo heavy. I just think like I don't know. It looks like how how Geese has the Neo Deadly Rage that you can do. in
Oh.
Tekken 7.
Yes. Yes.
Similar to that.
Okay, okay. Lethal, your thoughts on DJ? Okay.
I mean, I think he's gonna be a cool character. I think he's gonna be a cool character. I'm actually really excited about all the characters. Honestly,
Okay.
I think I want to try. I want do like Kurt says, experience with all the characters, get to know them, and see who you really like.
Ideal. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. My bad.
No, you good. But basically, I was probably just gonna say the same thing as Lethal. Like, you gotta find the character that really speaks to you. Like, I already saw somebody in that trailer that speaks to me. Two characters.
Who you go? So I'm feeling DJ. I'm feeling DJ. We're gonna talk about Manning real quick. I'm feeling Marissa. I feel like Marissa's gonna do some damage, bro. It's gonna be like the female version of Zangief, but like so much better. But apparently, this is gonna be a most hated character right here.
She's not gonna be a grappler. She's definitely not gonna be a grappler. Marissa is gonna be like similar to I wouldn't even say Sagat, because if you look in the trailer, she like puts her hands up for like a brief second, like she was about to block.
Oh yeah, like she's about like a geese type of grapple. Yeah.
Kinda, but now that whole move right there is like a whole upper body counter. So if you hit her during that animation, then she does the thing where she bent Manon over and punched her in the head or whatever when she was on the ground. That was the animation for a counter.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if she's gonna have like a low counter too, but the upper body counter looks pretty crazy. And then she has like that big Sparta kick in her EX that does like a wall splat. She looks pretty crazy.
Yeah. She looks nuts, man. Like,
but I gotta say, the two coolest characters in that trailer were JP and Manon, I have to say, because JP's design is crazy. He clearly uses psycho power like Bison does.
All right, let's find JP real quick. Let's look at JP. Oh, right here. Oh, the old dude. The okay, yeah. All right, so here he goes. Oh yeah, like you said, he does have the. Oh wait, we showing him with a cane.
Yeah, so he fights with that cane.
Yeah.
Like, as you can see, he has that ranged command grab. It looks like, I don't know, and then he sets up those two like projectiles that float around you, and then you saw he like teleported behind and in the air. That was nasty. So it's like he's playing. There's like they show all these characters and they're like show all these different play styles. Like, you can play as Zangief if you want to and get in there and grapple or whatever, or you can play as Marisa and be like kind of more defensive, but also have like crazy offensive options, or you can play as like JP or somebody that has like projectiles that they can set you up with and teleport and all that other crazy stuff.
Here it is right here. Check that out. This finger snap. Hit him on the ground, grabbed him, kicked him up. Yo, you gonna be comboing for days off of that. Yo, that is wild. That is super sick.
Yo, Ideal's gonna piss us off. We're gonna have to go to his house and break his disc.
Nah. Nah. Yeah, so I think, is it Manon? I said Manning. Manon. Oh, yeah, Manon. She's French. Right? Manon.
Now, Manon looks so sick, I gotta tell you. So she is a grappler.
Okay.
And a ballerina at the same time.
Oh, that's bad, bro. Bro, that's like fighting the Lin Chao Yu meets Zangief and they had a baby.
I mean, Lin Chao Yu's not a ballerina.
Yeah, I know, but she's elegant on her feet. Okay, that's to me.
You maybe. It's like goofy to me. But Manon looks sick because she has strike throws, and she also has like just regular command grab. It looks like so. I don't know, and her critical art looks pretty sick too. Like where she has you like dancing next to her and everything, and then she like slams you down really hard. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like Manon, I think I might actually, I don't know, I might main her maybe, unless there's like a crazier character that really speaks to me. But even still, Kimberly looks sick too, so I don't know, I might play Kimberly also. But Manon has the design I really want to play, like a ballerina command grab. Ballerina grappler.
That is insane. That is insane. All right, guys, we're coming up on an hour and 5 minutes. We're going to end the show. Before we do, I just want to say, I'll let you guys have the final words. Anything from you, Lethal?
Nah, man, I'm excited for these new fighting games. I'm excited to, see what happens on, Monday Night Fights and see what your stream's going to take you. Excited to continue to mingle with you guys because we do a lot of fighting games and we have a good time.
Yeah, we definitely do. We definitely do. This what y'all got me working on so seriously. I be working my butt off on this, and I'm like, all right, I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. Like I'm having fun with it, but it is what it is. But you know what I mean? I'll get it one day. One day I'll be able to move fluidity, and be okay with it. What about you, Ideal? What are your final words for today?
I guess just play the games that you guys like. Like, I mean, if you like fighting games, play fighting games. If you don't like fighting games, identify why, and then kind of deal like that. Because I get that people like, oh, I don't like fighting games because they take too much skill, or not even too much skill, but the responsibility is all on you. That's why people really like to play like team games.
Yeah.
I personally don't like to play team games because I don't like the responsibility of say, oh well, my team lost because this guy did this. I'd rather be like, oh well, I lost because I did this.
Yeah, yeah. Real quick, before we go, I want to share one more thing. I thought this was really cool. I guess I should show you guys the tweet really quick. If I can close this out. I got to learn to work my computer. All right, so first, let me mute this because this is just like really loud for no reason. All right, DJ's new move, Just Cool, is just a sway that can be followed up with a multitude of options depending on the rhythm you're feeling. This is actually kind of cool because if you watch it, check this out. Like, you can see the move right there, which is just that back move. And then, like, it's almost like you have to figure out, is the guy going low, mid, high? I don't know if they were both mids, but I do like that Russian because that's almost scary. And it looks like you can cancel that rush. But I don't know. I'm not 100% there, but I think I understand what you're saying, Ideal. Like, it seems like it'd be fun to play them, but at the same time, it feels like it would be such a headache, but you never know.
Ken has the same thing.
Does he really?
In this game, you can do the run, which is like a command dash that he has. You can either hit a low and overhead or like just a safe mid. So.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Yo, there's going to be a lot coming out with this game. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, all right, guys, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. I want to thank you so much. I'm going to close out the Discord on you guys. I want to thank you both for showing up. Ideal, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. Lethal, thank you for showing up, being a part of the chat. And Cowboy, thank you for showing up and being a part of the chat. I'm going to boot you guys from the Chosen Zone, but I thank you so much for coming and hanging out. We will be here.
Peace out, Obi. Peace out, Kurt.
Peace. Good to see you.
Ideal.
Good to see you. We will
Adios,
be here. Adios. Adios, mis amigos. We will be here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. We're going to be having a blast. With that being said, you know what I love to say. Life is a game. So please, 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 pretty please, make sure you play. And with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Hey, what's going on, guys? That was so much fun. We had a blast. We got to get through it. We got to play some video games. We got to have some good conversation. There was a bunch of energy. It was awesome. Yo, I had a blast. I hope you guys had a blast. I'm very humbled because you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to spend this time with me. So I'm very, very grateful. If you want to see more content like this, it's very simple. All you got to do is like, comment, and please, please, please subscribe. If you want to go ahead and you want to throw a tip in the tip jar, that's simple as well. All you have to do is check the description. The link is in the description. Any and all tips are appreciated. Until I see you on the next time, God bless you, and you have a wonderful day. Peace.